Hello and thanks for watching. So we're going to do a very quick rundown on chart patterns, just a few that I've been looking at and a few that have been popping up on a few of the coins I'm looking at. So I'm going to start off very quick and blast through them, hopefully less than 5 minutes, so hold on tight. Please like and subscribe. Stick a comment below if you want me to look at any coins or cover any topics. So this is the head and shoulders pattern. So as it's coming up, we're on the 4 hour, can you find more? So this is the head, this is the shoulder, this is the shoulder. So head, shoulder, shoulder. This pattern, usually you can take the let's dip those back. You can usually take the distance from the top here to the center, which is like the neckline, and then expect that to come the same. So this distance here would expect to be about the same there. And if you look at where it lines up, that also lines up with this historic. So you would expect it to come down here as it stands. I mean, not always, but as it stands, just something to look out for. If you start seeing it forming a shoulder over here, then maybe look out, think it might be coming down. Just worth sticking something like that on and think it might come down, or it might go across. But just something to look after and to look for. So that's the head and shoulders. The same can be true the other way around as well. So if we invert this, if you saw something like this, it'd be the same kind of thing. Coming down, shoulder, head, shoulder, you expect it to come back up. So on this would be bullish, but as it's actually different scale, inverted scale, so it's upside down, it is now bearish. But also consider other trend lines that are available on RuCoinest. So we've also got this kind of thing, so it might be squeezing here. If it broke this, it'd be more confirmed. Okay, moving on. This is a rising market, very strong rise, and then this is consolidation and compression. We call a pendant sometimes, or a flag pattern, and this is a beautiful one. So it's it came up, there's this overextended candle, so it blasted up, pulled back. They usually pull back 40-50%, or you can do your fib, put your fib on it, and work out where the 0.38 retracement is. Have a look at that in a different thing. And then this has been going up, and then it's just been whoop, and as it's hitting these points, it's squeezing and squeezing, and it's like a spring. So the tighter it goes, the more power it has. So it's not made all the way to the end, so not as much power, but it has broken out. So this is what you'd be expecting. So this is a continuation pattern. So if yours is going up and it's consolidating down, you'd expect it to go up again, like so. And in this case, you'd also want to check at, you want it to go out and then come back down to test, maybe retest, and kaboom. I need to think about a name for retest and kaboom. So we've got a similar one here. It's not a downwards triangle, but it is still, usually if these are kind of like equal like that, then it's hard to tell which way they're going to go. But it is a consolidation at a price. It's consolidating, so it's kind of thinking, what should we do? So I actually put these markings on before it broke out, which is probably why I'm showing it, to show how amazing I am. So it's gone up, consolidated, squeezed into pressure, and then boom, that's what you want, a nice big smash out. And then if you want to do short-term trades, you'll be looking to take profit, maybe this high here. If you just wanted to do a quick like an in and out trade, you'd be like, right, well, I'm going to get in here, ready for it to break out, and take profit here if you wanted. But if you're looking for good coins to get in for long-term holds, this is a great way of doing it on the higher time frames, like, you know, dailies, weeklies. So we've had this beautiful compression, bounced out, and up it goes, and it's also forming a little bit of a head and shoulders there, you can see. So that's worth looking at as well. So this would be the neckline around here. Maybe it's going to come back down here. I mean, it's a bit of it's an upward slanting one, so it's not amazing. If it was level, then it'd be more interesting. Moving on. This is just a good old-fashioned, boring range trading setup. So literally, you're just within a channel. So nothing too exciting here. It came down, made a kind of a base here, made a low here, formed this high here, and then we've got another one here. So I've got 2 points of reference now, so you probably think, oh, it's a bit of a wonky one. It's probably something like that. It's probably what you'd put on, and this would be going up, and you'd probably be breaking it down here, and you've got this compression that comes down. So you've got a breakout. So you've got patterns within patterns here, and then this is going up, comes to the top, and then you can put your top line in, and then you just I've kind of leveled that out. So you get the idea. So nothing too exciting here. This is a simple case of if it gets to the bottom, buy in, gets to the top, sell out. Eventually it'll break out. The more it tests these highs or tests the lows, it'll break out one way or the other. Doge, similar thing. So we've got a compression here. So I saw this when it was here, but I thought there's not much point getting into it because it might only go to here. But when it breaks out of more of a long-term trend, this is a simple resistance line that I've put on. The support line would be at the bottom. This is like real basic support and resistance. This is what you ought to be doing. Every single chart you see. Zoom out to the daily. Where are we on the daily? Let's do it on this one actually. So where are we on the daily? Like overall, long term, we're in this kind of big trend down, and now it's just broke out. Okay, that's interesting. So we know we just broke out, and this should really do the come back to test. So break out, come back to test, which is also the kind of level here, and then go again. That's what you're looking for. So pull back and pew. It's not what I'm calling it. So we've got this breakout, and we've got the compression within a structure, and then a breakout, and up it goes. So just good to look at the lower time frames as well. So within the daily, we've got those other ones. We've also got this kind of channel getting formed as well. So you can put on like a base support there. Okay, that's interesting. That's where the base support is. Let's stick on that. It's kind of going up and down. Maybe we'll carry on doing that. And just keep tracking it, like what's it doing, where's it touching, what points are interesting. And this is a similar one. This is a support. So this is just literally caterpillaring up here using this level. So you've got a point here, then it came to here, so now you've got 2 points. So you're like, okay, it's got 2 points, let's put this in. Then it broke there, the support on this one came down and made a low there, went up. So actually, okay, that's not the support is lower, so then we put this one in. Now that's broke support, and here's a classic retest here. So it's touching here all the way along, and it's touched here because the more you smash it, think of it like a thin sheet of ice. The more you hit it with a hammer, these are all the price actions of the hammer. Making random stuff up now. So the hammer's hitting the ice, and it might eventually keep hitting it. It gets weaker and weaker, the ice, and it breaks down. But it breaks down, pops through a little bit with like kind of force, like oosh, and it just goes up. Take a breath again, retests there before usually coming down further. Now this one has not gone all the way down, but it has created a different type of pattern now, which is interesting to look at because I would have nearly forgotten it. So this is creating a double bottom. So imagine a big old ass like that. That's your bum. So this is your bottom, this is your bottom, two of them, double bottom. And that also works the other way around for a double top. I'll put it on the log and didn't invert it, back to invert scale. So if you saw this one, this would be a topping, so this is double top, you'd expect it to come down again. Again, there's your neck, same distance, expect to there. There are other ones you can look at online, obviously. There's loads of different ones. You can have channels where the price action is going up and going down like we showed before, and then that's likely to break up. It can be going down, and then it starts going down like this. You'd expect it to reverse a bit because it's losing power. If it's going down and then have a sharp pull up, that's a continuation to carry on going down. So it depends on the kind of angles that they come down at. And what else we've got? We've got channels, like we saw before. They can just be going on along and then breaking down or breaking up, depending on which way the higher time scale trend. So if you're coming in this way and then it starts going across and breaks down here, then this is called the Bart Simpson. For obvious reasons, it goes up, creates Bart's hairline, and goes down. Cowabunga, or whatever he says. He doesn't say cowabunga, that's the turtles. Anyway, that's that. So a bit of Simpsons knowledge thrown in there, which wasn't quite right, for free. So that's a few charting patterns. If you've got to look for breakout chart patterns, give it a Google. Look at different patterns, but the main thing is just get used to looking at a chart on the high time frames. Start with a daily, then get out the 12 and then the 4 maybe, and just starting putting some let's have a quick look at Casper, last one. This is what I'm always harking on about, but this is doing something interesting at the moment. This is doing a flat top compression, which is usually, and this is where it can do you in as well. This is usually flat top. It's done this a few times before, so it's done it back here on this quite hard to see, but this flat top compression here, and then pump up. I was expecting the same on this, which goes to show technical analysis is great, but doesn't always work. You've still got game theory and humans behind the screens doing all this stuff. So this is a flat top. I was expecting a blast out yesterday, and I posted out about it, going to be a blast up to null, and there was. But then there's a massive sell wall over here. I think it's about 11 million cash tokens. I saw it on the order book on Mexi, and it just hit into it, and someone sold a short, sold a chunk of their tokens, sold it all the way down. So it was doing a perfect setup for a breakout to go higher, but because this is now, and everyone's watching this kind of chart pattern, because everyone does the same kind of stuff, it's broke out, everyone's like, wee, but someone sold a load, it pushed it back into this shape again, this structure. So now it can either stay squashing in here and break up to the upside, or some damage has been done to the order book now because such a chunk has been sold, and it's going to go back down, and now it's actually started to come out. So according to what, not that you should trade on the hourly, but if you look closer, according to what I was just saying, some of the chart patterns you can see, you could expect it to come down a bit and then maybe come back up to test, and then maybe further falling. Now for me, because I've got quite a big my main holdings Casper, should I say, it could come back down to here to 11 cents. So the question is, do you jump out now and then try and get 15% extra coins, 15 maybe to 20% extra coins? But then you could do that and you'd be sat in cash, and someone just comes in that's not in the order book and just starts buying it up and puts it back into this range, and up it goes. So I'm just sitting on my hands, sitting for the long haul, making that money. So do me a favor, please, if you like the video, please like it. If you've not liked it, please also like it. If you've liked it or not liked it, please subscribe. So if you do any one of those things, that'd be great. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's been of some help to you. Stick something in the comments if you've subscribed, and I'll give you a shout out on the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.